Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu le'oseinu le'Avraham le'Yitzchak le'Yaakov El HaGadol HaGibar HaNoira Elohim Yehoshua Kerakov Zerech Asiyah V'Smei Migdol Divnim Asher B'Alam Nofedim Shem Magin Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham Atar Gibar le'Madrech HaMitzvah Torah le'Shia Me'irato Machal Chaim B'Chesed V'Chaim Eis Achmim Gad Nitnim Revichoy V'Mamati Rasurim V'Kamim Rasul V'Shen Yofam V'Chavech V'Agurisim Demelach that maybe so I'm it's me a show but I'm not a piece made Adinai Mechaya Amazing Nisha and it's of Canadian Site of a good Shal Shusha Akasayan Via for the Karas of the Amar Kaddish of the Lord's Spirit Massa the shop in the Indian community culture across the Lamar in Black and another online the Diver the Hallelujah the Kaddish tradition of Adinai El HaKadosh Adonai Nats Lamine Shpina Chayim Kafachma Bina Vadas Adonai Vainin Hadas Shkevin Sesaf Shkevin Keter Vezaf Zino Bitshuva Shleim Nachman Adonai Araita Bitshuva Sam Shkevin Keter Vezaf Adonai أنا نمام الإصلاح إن بنينا ببابنا فبين به لما شنقا كذا خزقت هذه كايا يسرا فإن هذه الذين في شيء من الشاكي سلسلة هذه الرقا ورفوا أشلي ملخا ماكسينو كان في بنام مرح هذه بخير أما يسرا فرقين هذه الذين شنا زي كومنيس وقت وسين رقا في هذا سبيل رقا وبارين شنسين كشر ما تسرا كيف ميت ما كشر هذه بارين خشان كاب شفر قادر تخيلوا سين وصل كاب سين وصينا ما كان صار سين هذه كاب نتخي أما يسرا نشوف شدين كشر ما تسمع كذا بس من يا كمان فضلت إنه ما فهمت إنه ضغط بس رحمة بتصدق وبمش ما هذه ماذا خير تقوم مش ما مش ما تزيد من خازيدين إليك بنتوي بهم تميك بس ما فسرش مس أكيد شاف ما غير إسحني أبي ميرا بيومين هذه شبه أي بيم ما في هذين الله تليك ما بس يعني كويس صلاته بيت فهم أكيد تصدق برضين يمونا أنا هذين اللي تسمعوا خابط شو بس بس إن فاكين وما مش كده هذه ليش أنا مثل خلاصاتي رشناي مي خبرات من تاش بس شنو زي فاك عشان تبعت سبب أنا كميرم سبب نيسا بكار بيامي يبينا ناس هذه بين يرش هذاي سبب غير كان يتعرف شو بس كده شو بس كده كلام هذه ما تسمع كده يشوا شمع كده ينادي نادي أبرات من كمان مكان أبرات من راس السر مش مثلا مكان وبيلفنا ما كان لك ما عادش فينا قاعد سمعت في أسكت هذه شيميات في الله بوس فيلا سميها سكابل بيرات سلاسل كاميرا بيرات سلام نفهم غزال عينين بشوف قاتين بيرات هذه ناي تمام هذا هنا هذا بسين وقال يا باي يجي بيرات إن شاء الله بس أخذ خلينا في جنب مسيح نسينه مسيح مشيخ مدام مسيح مشامل في كشاف مسيح عنكم يسمع زيت تبع خلينا نقصر عنهم خمسة مشامل ياي أجا سوبر سفرين وانا لين بيرات تبع وكين بدي برافو مشينا وايد خاين طيب ويبايش برات من قصة خلينا برات من لين مشينا كذا خلينا كمان كانوا برات ما تسمعين مش هو سمع هذه ناي أمام زي شنو صدق سياي بايدين أنا خلاص أكو بعدين لين يسوون تسوقين ويمشينا تودر إذا كان سافر جلسة فاضيين أو نسوي دفع فمش ما يصير بكل صار نسوي شو طيب أنا فاضي طيب سافر أنا ذكر صارين طيب رقم وأمير أخي بس ما قصدت على كيمياء إذا كنا نقول ما في إنسان شو ممكن تعمل الفرق طيب يدور صار في هذا شو فقط طيب أي شو أسينه إذا سين صار هذا طيب حتى هذه هاي حتى يشيم قال كان هذا هاي سيم شاذين طيب برا خايم كم تسوي راح من مدينة ما كويس ما شو فينا وين كنا كتب بنا كيف عرفنا خلاص ساعات بار ودينا لينا تسايم يا بس بس ستاك وبرا خبرات من خايم شاذين طيب بينا خبرك سام قيسا وقايس الخش مش مقبل هذه هاي خبرك سام قيسا وشاذين كان عايز كذا شمينا بقول سريعات ما كنا بكار مش شيء تغير من بيت مثلا قبل سنة وقال ما كان بيبرع بين إيش مياه من برا في الله ما يصير في شاب يصير يصير داربي يصير بيصلاش من دي كل بيتو إذا مقابلات بشيرات خلاص نقابل من الله ما بين إسكابت لايس مثلا قبل سنة كان ما بين إيش ما بيبرع بين إيش ولا مش ما يبغى ينتج من وقت يصير بيبرع بين أيضا شام رجع بيعطي شام من وقت يصير بيبرع بين في بعض الإجماع في تاخذ الله ما Lule mati liris betubadine beresayim kavi eladine khazim kyan sabah kavi eladine ayel ino lishvet let's do this Lirais made of Zeres and Zephalam, you could limit ours, lead him correct to get it, something in the novel. The Hadine, you should be present. سيما خذي ميل لذاك ما خش خير يا تبغى خبر ويا ذي هذا ما خاكات ويا ذي خادش ما يخاد خادش آمين آمين آمين
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמד וקדושה בריך נהנה מכל ברכתה ותפילתה שברכתה ונעמתה דמנה ועלמה בימרו אמן יש לה מרב אמין שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל בימרו אמן עושה שלום במרומה והוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל בימרו אמן והתקדש שנערבה ועל מעריב ולאחי יותר במליך מלכותה ועצמת וקנה וקנה משיתה וחייכון ומקור חי לכל בית ישראל והגלה בזמן קריב יברו אמן יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמד וקדושה בריך נעלה מכל ברכתה ושירתה צדקתה והמתה דמנה ועלמה בימרו אמן על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידיון ועל כל מן להשכיל בראיתה דין ואתה נדה ודין וכל אדם ואדם יהיה לכל כל שלם הרב עתינה וחסדה ורחמים וחיים עליזים ומונה ובין ופורקן עמין קלה המקום בית שמיה דיברו אמן יש שלם הרב אמין שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל דיברו אמן עושה שלום במרומה והוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל דיברו אמן
Today in Jewish history, first of all, Jewish Bizin today was Yaakov Avinu and Alter Rebbe, or today's Jewish Bizin. And tonight's Jewish Bizin, tonight's guest in the Sukkah, or leading the guest, is Moshe Rabbeinu and the Middle Rebbe. Now, it's interesting because one of the Jewish Bizin is Yosef HaTzadik, Yosef HaTzadik, one of the Jewish Bizin. But in the order of Rishbizin, tonight is Moshe. Yosef was a generation before Moshe, right? Yosef was a generation after Yaakov. Yosef was Yaakov's child. So you would think that between Yaakov, right after Yaakov would go Yosef. But tonight's Rishbizin is Moshe Rabbeinu. Just FYI. Tonight is also the yard site of Menachem of Breslov. Menachem of Breslov's yard site is tonight. He was a great grandson of Baal Shem Tov, contemporary of Alter Rebbe. He was a tremendous tzaddik, and his way of teaching of Chassidus was more of be happy, that was his way. He was Hashem Simcha, serve Hashem with joy, and tonight's yard site is Hashem Shem Aliyah. Yasser also has yard site. Who do you have yard site for? Your father. Also has yard site father, and everyone's invited afterwards to say l'chaim in the sukkah, yeah? Shlubavitz? Usually you bring Shlubavitz. Both, okay. Okay, we have time for a few halachas, and we're going to Maariv in 4.5 minutes. All right, so we know that before we eat now in the sukkah, so we're supposed to make the bracha of Leishav HaSukkah. Now the bracha of Leishav HaSukkah, the eating in the sukkah, we don't make that bracha on anything. We only make it on maitzi or mezainos, and then we make the bracha of Leishav HaSukkah. So if you're eating a banana, you don't make a Leishav HaSukkah on the banana or an apple or a Slurpee. Other than that, you don't make.
Do you say it?
Even on wine, we only really do it by kiddush or havdalah. Otherwise, we don't make Leishav HaSukkah on wine, only Kiddush Havdalah.
Havdalah, you don't have to fence it.
I don't know. Now, Yom Yom it says only Kiddush. In the new Siddur, it says Havdalah also. Whatever, I don't know.
I always thought like Kiddush, but let's hear how this is up.
That's my father always did. He always ate something afterwards as well. He ate something afterwards. Did a crack or something.
Even though, even first 2 pieces, okay, but
Right. So they should have my father ate a cracker, but I don't know. It doesn't. And Ayami doesn't say that, but in the new siddur it says that you do. I don't know.
Even
I don't
after
know.
Havdalah?
Huh?
Even after Havdalah?
My father, after Havdalah, would make a leisha with sukkah and eat a cracker or cookie, something. But in the new siddur it says that you do. You know, it doesn't say that in Ayami. And the new siddur it does say that you do it. You do it without a cookie, just after Havdalah, you say. Now, what happens if you forgot to make a leisha with sukkah? Like is the custom. The custom is to forget. At least that's my custom. So always forget. And go back.
But you can still say it after.
Oh, so you can remember whenever you remember, you make the bracha leishma sukkah. Even if you finished eating, you can still make a leishma sukkah before you bench. After you bench, huh? We're out of cups. Wow. Tomorrow we'll have. Okay. Okay, so I'll help you soon. I'll help you in a few minutes. Okay. Okay? Like, sit down and I'll help you soon. Okay. Yeah. Now, what happens if you left the sukkah? You don't have to every bite. You don't have to just like a cookie, right? You eat cookies. You don't have to every cookie you have make another bracha. You make one bracha and it goes on all the cookies, right? You make one bracha on the 8th and it goes on all the apples and fruits you're going to eat, right? You don't have to make a bracha every time. Same thing with leisha sukkah. So you made a bracha with sukkah, and now you're working on your computer. You're working or you're playing backgammon in the sukkah. You don't have to make another leisha sukkah. Afterwards, you have enough.
But you go to Ami's sukkah.
Oh, what happens if you're going to? Oh, one second. We're going to go to another sukkah in a second. What happens if you left your sukkah and coming back to your sukkah? So, if you left, it says for a period of time, then enough to take your mind off of the sukkah, you should make another bracha. Even if you're coming back to your own sukkah, you should make another bracha sukkah. And if you have it in mind, you're coming right back, and indeed you came right back, then you do not have to stay in sukkah. In other words, if you're going to the bathroom and you're coming right back to the sukkah, then you don't make another leishma sukkah. However, if you had in mind you're going to come right back, but then you had a phone call and you went.
If you went before Musa and come back to Musa.
Well, you're not eating before Musaf. Huh? What happens if you went to a different sukkah? You're going sukkah hopping, right? You're visiting every sukkah in town, and now the question is: do you make the bracha again in each one? And the answer is you do. It's a different sukkah. You're going to make the bracha another issue with sukkah and that sukkah. And this is the case even if the sukkahs are right next door to each other. So if you're going sukkah hopping, let's say in my block growing up, you would have 2-3 sukkahs in each alleyway. By each house, you have 2-3 sukkahs, right?
I had next to it.
You have Ami has another sukkah right next to it. So if you're going from Ami's sukkah to the sukkah next door, a different sukkah, and you would make another leishva sukkah. In other words, it's possible that you're not going to have to make another bracha on the food. Let's say you're here for Kiddush. And then you have in mind, so you wash here, you take a bite, you have a good sandwich. And then you have in mind, before you wash, you have in mind that you're gonna finish off the meal, you're gonna continue the meal in someone else's sukkah. You don't have to if you had in mind, you don't have to wash again. You started the meal here, and you continue the meal somewhere else. It's not a problem. You don't have to make another bracha, another bread again. Sukkah, yeah. So it comes out, you're going to make on the food you're not going to make a bracha on the food, but you make a leisha b'sukkah. Yeah, makes sense. Huh? Again, if you had in mind, normally, if you had in mind, eat something. So you started a meal over here, and you're continuing it in your house. You don't have to make another bracha. If you right away go from here to your house, you don't have to make another bracha when you go home. But if you have a different sukkah there, and you go from this sukkah to that sukkah, then you would make another bracha in that sukkah. Right, Maya, page 118, who wants that? Who wants that, Maya? Want that? Yeah. Page 118, let's do it. Yeah. Amen. Amen.
No, I like him. خوش بدهید سوار خوش بخراب و یام خلوان. جای دیوانه بیماری. یه میگه بودم نشیام که بودم نخوش نمی‌دونم بخاطر تو اینا ایدو وارد میشه. که شما مسئولیت دارید. وقتی ما شما مسئول کالیش کارش می‌برد. اون خیزار خیزار. آیا که من خودم بکودم می‌بینم.
آمیش میرم.
What did I do? What did I do? Vamos escadas Maariv.
Amém.
Vamos como Shifai.
Amém.
Kaya Hemer Kala Sura Pagut Makut Rumai.
Amém. Shmira.
Eish Maariv.
Amém. Amém.
Escapas hoje, vai ser quando Ismael,
Amém.
Eish Maariv Ismael,
Amém.
Amém.
Amém. Ainda deixa Lesta aí, olha. Lirais made of his events was there for having left of the new. I don't know. Amen. 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 Yeshmi Rabban Bebarach Yadam Nami Elais Baris. Amen. 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 Altino Barabi, so Shaya the Shanky Savoy, so wait a bit so far, that was the Yakuki, Manu, Vatinanigo, Vani as Vani as Sisi, Vani as Sony, so Yamale, after the ready to shut the shot, Vanefa, it was me down to shut the shot, then I should be the Philippine, after the Philippine Kishes, before my mirror table, Macha, Ara, a medical maybe, a man, Cape, and Shmega. Ratzak Hadish Baruch Hu Zakis Yisrael Lefivach Here B'Lehem Taira Mitzvah Shenem Radech V'Tzvan Titkai Yagdol Taira V'Yavin. Amen. Amen. Yeshua. Tomorrow morning davening is at 8:40. Whoever's able to help with Dominion, Yeshua, we have 17 people, I think, that went to the community on a special Hackhill trip to New York. So whoever's able to help tomorrow morning, yeah. Whoever was able to help tomorrow morning with Dominion, yeah, they flew. Whoever's able to help tomorrow morning with Dominion, big Yeshua, 8:40. Come, let's make a l'chaim outside. Yassel's yard sale. Inviting on to say l'chaim for yard side. Come, let's go to the sukkah for a second.